Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel ABAP Genius. In today's video, we will be discussing about the RAP, which is the cloud version in SAP. So RAP is Restful Application Programming. So RAP comes under BTP, right? So BTP means Business Technology Platform. Under BTP, we have many technologies are the things which are available like RAP, CPIM, in-app extensibility, BPA, forms, all things will come under BTP. So RAP, we have seen the abbreviation for RAP, which is RESTful Application Programming. It's not RESTful ABAP Programming. Many of us will confuse it and will make it is ABAP programming instead of application programming. And why we are learning RAP as a technical people? Because RAP is the one which is very similar to ABAP. Like there will be a syntax change in RAP also. We will be using BDL and EML languages, but it will be somewhat similar what we do in our ABAP, and it will be very easily we can understand that as an ABAP people. And we have CPIM also. If you know Java, Node.js, all those things, then you can easily understand the CPIM. This is if it is not achievable, if any requirement is not achievable by RAP, then we will be going with CPIM. And we have in-app extensibility also. This is replacement of enhancement. Previously, we used it to add a code by enhancing our standard code which is already present. So now we have in-app extensibility for replacing the enhancements, and for workflows we have the BPA. BPA is available. You can learn BPA and you can create your own workflow type things here. And we have forms by Adobe also in BTP. So these are the several available in our BTP platform which came under cloud versions. Maybe I have missed one or two, but I think these are the most useful ones. Okay, RAP RESTful Application Programming. So this is called as clean ERP. Why we are calling it as clean ERP means before we used to write lot of custom code and using the standard programmings, and we will be implementing the enhancements, lot of things we are doing. But now with this RESTful application programming, we are following the technique which is low code or no code. That means we will be writing a very few lines of code and we will be mostly utilizing the standard code. So it will make the uh, developers easy, and it will require less time, and even in upgrades it won't matter a lot because the code we have developed is less, and so we don't need to hassle up for every upgrade we are getting. We don't need to worry about the upgrades we are getting because of our code. Like we don't need to work on it again and again. So that's why this is called as clean ERP, and we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 architectures for this clean ERP. So if you observe here, what are the things we have considered for the clean ERP is that is platform first, and we are fit to standard. So we are going with fit to standard approach, and we can easily achieve the advantage by using this approach, and we can reduce the technical things. So first thing is on demand business agility. So we can develop a app or anything easily because we are mostly utilizing the standard things, and within a week or within a few weeks we can easily deploy that. So the next one is cloud cost. The cloud cost is always cheaper when compared to the core ABAP, and we will be having less uh, cost for the cloud, and we will be having very less expenditure spending on the cloud when compared to the ERP systems. The next one is smooth upgrade. So if we are using most of the standard code and very few customization we are doing, so whenever the upgrade is happening, we don't have that much change in our code because we are utilizing the standard only. So we don't need to worry about the code, whatever we have developed. And innovation. So we have the endless possibilities, like we can do many things using this RAP. We have AI, ML, RPA based futuristic innovations are also possible. So these are the things which we have to consider for going to RAP. And we have five golden rules in RAP, like for clean core approach. So the first one is fit to standard mindset and agile development in SAP Activate. So we are fitting it into standard. So that makes our first golden rule, and we have to use the pre-configured solutions and processes. And what we are doing here is whatever is already present, we are utilizing that. We are not going to create another. And third one is we have to use the modern integration technologies. Like we have whitelisted APIs. That means these APIs are available in our SAP Business Hub. Those we have to use. These are called as use whitelisted APIs which are available in public. And the fourth one is we have to adapt to modern extensibility technologies. Like we can create a end-to-end app and web APIs, all these things using this RAP, and we have side-by-side in extensions approach, and backend enhancements we should avoid because while upgrades it will create a mess. So these things will made you to upgrade to RAP for clean core approach. And the last one is ensure transparency on deviation. So if we are deviating from the clean core approach, we should clearly document that as part of our development while doing the development itself, why we are going away from the clean core approach. So these are the golden rules for the clean core approach, and this is how the ABAP has evolved. So if you see less than or equal to 7.5 version, we have classical ABAP programming, and this is the freestyle ABAP programming because we can do whatever we want, like that way we are doing. And when it is greater than or equal to 7.5 version, we came with the CDS views, which is ABAP and HANA core data services, and we have OData service and BOPF also. We are evolved in this version, and we have Fury also. And using this CDS service, we will be publishing in OData. We will be consuming this in OData, Power BI, in Fairy, what, wherever we need, we use it to do that in this greater than or equal to 7.5 version. And now this is the version which we got SAP S/4HANA on premise. So now we are going with the RESTful application programming model where we have utilized the CDS use and behavior definition and implementation, and we have the business services. On top of that, we have the ABAP RESTful application programming model. So in this ABAP application programming model, we are using all these things. So this is how the ABAP has evolved from different versions. So what is RAP? So RAP defines the architecture where we can build our not OData, sorry, Fiori apps or web APIs using the HANA optimized OData services. And we can build on technologies and frameworks, like we can use the frameworks whatever we have like CDS, and we can use the service infrastructure also for creating the OData services. This is called as RAP. We can do an efficient end-to-end development like Fiori apps and web APIs by using the already we have the CDS views. So by using that CDS, by using that HANA optimized OData services and CDS views, we are doing the RAP with an end-to-end development, which is more efficient. So this is the architecture of RAP. So the last layer is the data modeling and behavior. Next we are going with business services provisioning, and next is the service consumption. So business objects we have, and we are creating the BO, and we have the CDS views here, and that BO we are doing the projection in the next layer, and in the same layer we are doing the service binding and definition, and in the last layer, which is consumption, we are making it available as a query or the web API. So let us talk in detail about these three layers: data modeling and behavior. So this data model will be um, have the different CDS views available. For example, we are working with the travel and booking app. So there should be always a relation between travel and booking, and that relation and all the CDS views logic will be available in our data modeling and behavior. So CDS view is the cornerstone of the ABAP RAP. So if you want to learn RAP, you should know about CDS. So it will have the behavior of the data model has the actions that can be performed on it, including the ability to create, update, or delete data. So if you want any actions to be performed on your behavior model in RAP, you can do that using the CDS views, and you can create, update, and delete the data using this behavior model. We have many things here: validations, we have determinations, we have all these things we will be seeing in one by one in the practical sessions. So the next one is business services provisioning. So in the next level you will be projecting the business object whatever we have created, and you will be defining your service, and you will be binding the service. In the next layer, you will be doing the service consumption. So you have the service available. You can make it available as a web API, or you can do it as a Fairy app. So you can do either ways whatever you want, and you can also consume and web API from another OData service also. So whatever you want, you can do that. I think theoretically it doesn't make you clear that much because these are very in-depth concepts. When we go into the system and do it practically, you will get to know about it clear and you will have a better picture on it. So for just a idea before starting, I'm giving you some theory. So this is all about today's video. Please do like, share and subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos.